Alright. Stream. Stream time. Stream time. Nobody's watching, but it's stream time. Okay. Stream time. No. I have to talk with Dad. He wants to tell me something important. Okay. I like the God rays. Horses. Can't sneak. Meat is life. Even the ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. I did not have my microphone on. Or down. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. Just checking to see if the sound works. Yeah. I'm going... Oh, it's already pretty loud. So, yeah. Alright, that's good. Come on. There we go. But as we are living in a time which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of bloody meat, have to settle for animal sources. I'm gonna turn down. Oh, frickin' quail? So I think maybe. I really like the massive god rays. O Lord, O Maker, I can hear you calling, I feel your love, I know about your sacrifice. Without you, I am nothing, a twig on the currents of time, a sheep without shepherd. Free me from my vices and forgive my trespasses. Forgive too my wife and my child, deliver me from my pains, and bless us with your everlasting mercy. This map is massive. And it looks like there's an underwater zone too. Okay. Press E to talk with Daddy. Well, I don't like the stump being bloody.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
Find what? What is this place, Daddy? Where are we?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Ugh. Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my boat. Alright?
The frickin' bloody stump makes this kinda eerie. Oh, okay. There's a tomato. There's a weird... There's a creepy baby laughing. Was that me? And Enderal penny coins. Oh. And a gold ingot. Okay. Also, wait. Another thing that is eerie is the frickin' like... Hello, furry Kirby. This is so eerie, and is somehow a mod, but it's like an entirely different game. This is great. Who doesn't know that? You're looking forward to a nice, crispy piece of meat after a hard day's work, but your useless child, who you instructed to cook it, gives you a charred something instead. You castigate them, but the problem stays the same. You are hungry. Which means that there is no other way than doing it yourself. Walk to the fireplace, cut out a big, bloody chunk of the animal, and throw it into the kettle. And lo and behold, slowly the pleasant smell of burned life reaches your nostril. Is there anything better than that? I don't think so. I don't like... This is, all these doors are locked. There is a Oh no! Hello, Kirby. How are you? There's a human anatomy poster and a very... Oh, I don't like this.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it,
I don't like this. But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But
huh?
Hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's
I
more
didn't
meat for
murder
the two of
them.
us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it.
'Cause he's
I
my
remember it
dad,
all.
Kirby.
First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib.
What?
She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh, and... Oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this.
I
You
don't...
killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
This makes me... This is scary. But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the
Oh, by the
masked men.
Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your
Us?
stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious.
Why are
Because
there...
then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever
It's
happened.
the Mos Eisley Cantina,
And
alien.
instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born.
What the...
Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now
So wait, I
you
can't...
think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you?
Why is the house on...
Well,
Why are
listen
there...
up, my child.
ashes?
You are wrong. And do you know
What
why?
the fuck?
Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't
Oh...
forget.
Oh no.
Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving.
I don't
Bring
like
me the
this.
meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me.
I don't like this.
Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Oh no.
Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
What the fuck?
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it.
That was the first mission.
What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later,
This is
their
crazy.
human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as.
How?
Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that
How is this
accused them of
Skyrim?
tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork. Having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone
Sure, you aren't
who wanted
Kirby.
to be free.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what?
Okay.
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family?
I have dreams about me murdering them. Maybe I do. Blame myself? What makes you think that?
Well, there must be a reason that you dream the same thing over and over, mustn't there? I'm no scholar, but maybe these dreams are trying to tell you something. Oh, I don't know.
Even if I do, what difference does it make?
None. You're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
I can draw it for you. It's not our fault. The ship is so poorly guarded and we couldn't have afforded the passage fee. Me too, but we're gonna pay our debt as soon as we've earned our money. Some money over there. I'll say the first one.
Not our fault. Damn it, we're
Oh no!
frauds. And unlike you, I
What the
actually have
heck?
a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done.
There's freaking dislikes!
Guardians are easier on Outlanders than the Nevermies are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Oh, okay. Okay, character creation time. Half Eternia. Eterna. Native to the swampy continent that the destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many to escape to other countries where various destinies awaited them. Innate magic talent, obviously. There's different skills! Half Arizelian? Originating in the barren and steep-like continent Arizel, the Arizelian are a divided people, while the nomadic natives in the steeps maintain their pantheistic traditions. The coastal inhabitants regard them as primitive and struggle for recognition as a fully fledged part of the civilized world. Heavy armor, two-handed health, and a handicraft. Half Kinian? Kilinian? The inhabitants of the Belt of Kyle are said to be a reclusive mind. Killians are deemed as blessed businessmen, a rumor that can be ascribed to the Blue Island Coalition, which is Vin's biggest trading company, and is located in Kyle, among other things. Half Killians start with a bonus on rhetorics, carrying capacity, sleight of hand, and marksman. So this is like the stealth. Half Aquarian. Aquarians originate from the namesake desert continent, which is said to be both barren and inhospitable. At the same time, it is also known as cradle of science, mysticism, and culture. Half start with a bonus on light armor, one-handed, stamina, and alchemy. Killian or Quarnian? What are these two, I think? I don't know what rhetorics is. I assume that's just like speech? I'll go with them. Obviously, female. No, it's not slander, Kirby. It's very much not slander. Don't contact your lawyer. What the heck? What? Complexion freaking like a zombie? Zombie complexion? What? Is there a skin color for this too? There's not. Yeah, screaming in terror is right, Kirby. Scars? Ooh. Let's go with that. Okay. She looks like a shock ad for sunscreen. She looks like burnt toast, and she looks like she made out with a hot iron. All of those are very accurate. I am not doing that. Nothing is as good as the default eye shape. Green eyes, there we go. Mouth. And hair. Whoa! What is this crazy hair? Okay, so your lawyer said you're a furry. Your lawyer's right. Yo, lesbian haircut? Let's go? Another lesbian haircut? Man, there's a lot of lesbian haircuts in this. Just a ponytail, short hair, whatever this is. And then all the generic Skyrim hairs. Let's go with the crazy this one. What about name? Kirby, what should she be named? Update, got a new lawyer because I shot the other one. Oh, what should she be named? Rip Matt Murdock? You shot Matt Murdock. Sure you did. Kirby? What should she be named? Kirby is a furry. I'll name her that. If you don't give me a response. What should she be named, Kirby? Okay. Adus. And I'm not gonna pronounce it AIDS.
Right, I remember. She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't it? Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand.
No, it's Adis.
Wait. You hear that? Shit! Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to...
What was Breath of the Desert? Increases light armor and one-handed by 2, stamina by 10, and alchemy by 4.
Boy, that's the problem, I tell you. Sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp!
Yeah.
Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. My sweet. 40 years balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the rest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs.
Oh no, he's coming
I'll see if
upstairs.
I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Someone's there.
Throw a hook to the face! Come on, George! You can do it!
Alright, rig.
No, no!
Riggedy, get. Oh, really? You didn't damage this guy at all?
You regret this, you son of a bitch!
Let's see. Display. Yeah, let's see if I can turn my brightness up just a tad.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
I don't think you'll like us killing them. Maybe we should turn ourselves in? I don't think so. Let's tie him up and gag them.
Yes, yes, of course. That makes sense. With a little luck. No, come on. Help me search. There must be.
I'm gonna turn the brightness down, actually.
Or something.
Oh, I can wear normal clothes? Oh, wow.
And I thought we were the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Oh! I found a rope. Future generation will uphold Adis as a champion for humanity.
What the? Who are you?
Oh, shoot.
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
Wait, is she gonna kill Sirius?
Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probability...
Oh no, is he gonna die?
into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
Am I gonna die?
No! What are you doing, please? Please don't leave. We just wanted to...
Shoot. What the f- This is a crazy opening.
After we had left Ostian, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks.
Yep.
Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic.
block
Is
for the
that
blood
about it?
gods.
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance. That's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand
Yeah,
you.
come on, Captain.
You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, we could work for you. You know, we could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived,
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while
I wouldn't
my
call that the good
crew
life, but yeah.
actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
what? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain.
I don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum, and there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But you can't do this.
This woman is Captain.
Oh, believe me, I can.
The Captain.
No,
And my, I guess, only friend was just killed in front of me?
Well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie her and her comrade together and feed them to the fish.
You kill him, but you're gonna feed
Good
me
luck in your
alive?
new
You're gonna
life,
drown me?
friend.
What? What is that? She's lashing out because we... Okay. Because we stowed away on her ship.
Tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm Edie.
There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening.
What?
This just isn't happening. What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Oh. Talent learned meditation. Talents. Okay, so this is the shout, I guess. What drug is this cutscene? That's what happens when you take too much Benadryl. Meditate to unlock new memories and thus make yourself stronger. What? The f- Lycanthrope wolf blood. Oh, okay, lycanthrope. Leave the world in between by meditating with Y? Huh? Not Z? So I guess that's the skill menu. Because you can't add new skills to the Skyrim list. Yeah, that is. Okay. Alright. So I guess this is leveling up? Interact Tempest. This memory unlocks all warrior disciplines for you. It reduces the weight of heavy armor by 10% and gives you the talent Rage. Vandal Barbarian, Keeper Juggernaut. Ooh, Blade Dancer is definitely the one I'd want to be. What is this? New skill unlocked. Sure you aren't. The memories of the Phasmalist allow you to construct ghostly companions for you from the souls of dead people. By using your knowledge in enchanting, the Phasmalist can be used with every single style of playing. The talent Net of Souls allows you to see and collect. So this is enchanting. Okay. Focus. So focus is mage and lowers the mana cost of spells. I'm not going to be a mage, but I do want to use spells. Lycanthrope. This memory allows you to use wolf blood potions and Chemica as a means to transform into a werewolf. On this tier, the duration of your transformation is limited to at most 3 minutes. The strength of the wolf form is calculated from many factors. First of all, your alchemy level, your attributes, and your weapons and spells. Individual aspects of transformation can be enhanced with Chemica. Ooh, I could be a lycanthrope. Ooh. I could be a furry. So this is like the lycanthropy is more like this is interesting. This is an interesting form of lycanthropy. This memory unlocks all rogue disciplines. Your stamina regeneration is boosted by 20% and which lets you move more silently and raises your critical hit chance by 7%. Okay. Infiltrator, Vagrant, and Trickster. Trickster's bow and lockpicking. Vagrant is poisons. And Infiltrator is stealth. Oh gosh. Not mage. So not this area. This is just enchanting. It's Tempest. Oh gosh. Oh no, I don't know which one I should be. I am gonna have to go for a bit though. I will be right back. I have no idea what class I should be. Guess who's back? Back again. It's me. Okay. Still do not know what class I should be. I could go lycanthrope and just be like, alright, no class right now. Go hard on lycanthrope. Portable. Hello, Kirby. Do you know what class I should be? Let's see the rest of Blade Dancer. Attacking and moving speed. Critical hit. I could be a mage. Mages are fun. What's the... Wait, is there no stealth? Gameplay... No. It's under controls. Sneak is left control. Okay. Elementalist and Thaumaturge. I could be a mage. Oh! Oh, you can sneak in wolf form. Alright, let's be a sneaky. Of course, there's a favorites menu. What is this? Okay. Lockpicking and bow. Fire arrow. Ooh. This is light armor and poisons. And this is what? Okay. Huh. We'll see. We'll figure this out. An alchemist sneaky, maybe? Find a way to reach the inland. Sirius is dead and I am alive. I write these words, but I'm not sure if I'm understanding them one bit. I'm on my own. I awoke in a valley basin. This has to be Enderal. I'm feeling strange, sick. 2? Why'd you just say 2? It all begins with the dreams. Remember. I just like how there's nothing up here. Read your H is here. What? Alright, so these are my classes, I guess? This is my stats and stuff. What the frick? Okay, so entropy is summoning and enchantment. Light magic, I assume, is healing, yes. Light armor, sneak, one-handed. Alchem. What is this? This is crazy! Okay. Experience points. How did they do this? And then J is journal. Okay. Alright, this game... This is just a whole other game. Health potion rancid. Torch, coin purse. Oh, a knife! Okay. This is like... So that's health, that's mana, and then that's stamina. And of course there's food. There's eating and stuff, of course. Why wouldn't there be? Alright. And I don't have any magic? I don't. Okay. And here... Wow. Here's the very large map. The ruin, just like in the vision. WW Google. Fleshless Lost One. I'm sorry, it's only 1 damage more? Okay, let's... Let's do some mining! It's okay, Kirby. It's a lot more normal than one may think. Oh, mining, the worst part of Skyrim, and they didn't change it at all. Oh shoot! What the? Okay, I did not expect 6 spare parts, huh? Let's they really just straight up worsens your arcane fever. What's that? So you have to eat to heal? Okay. Okay. This is weird. It is actually like a different game. You're raising your skills with learning books. Learning book, one-handed apprentice. Okay. I ate the learning book. This is... You are missing something to... Oh, it's right there. Okay. Okay. Oh, rune key. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton? Oh, you're pointing towards the way out. Oh. This might be the coolest mod I've ever played. If not just the most impressive so far. This machine looks important. I really didn't expect this to be... Wow. I'm used to those being... Potions, equipment... Oh, this is ingredients. Mud moral? Shock resistance. Red flowers restore mana. And a fog sponge is shock resistance. This is a different animation. Different dual wielding animation too! Okay. I'm sorry for nerding out over this, but like... This is really impressive. Certain areas, healing spells, and health potions raise your arcane fever. Okay, so it's like a... Shoot! Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? Weird fever. Okay. Ambrosia, grounding, old robes. Okay, I'm gonna go. So I guess... Okay. Huh. And then ambrosia. Lessens your arcane fever. This is... So there's actually like consequences for drinking potions and casting spells and stuff? Oh! This is armor. Okay. And I guess it would be in scripts. Scroll of Boon, cheap. Heals you by 35 points. Oh, books. Lightning that deals 7 points of damage and half as much... Alright, so... So that's Arcane Fever, I guess. Yeah, it's Morbin time. Oh, it's Morbin time! Oh, regen is so slow for stuff. Scrap metal of an ancient nation. Oh, lockpick. Key to the Forgotten Temple. The sooner you accept that Jared Leto's real, Kirby. He is a real person who has a cult. I mean, not a cult. Totally not a cult. He has a bunch of devoted fans who go to his island and all dress in the same stuff and get tattoos of the same stuff and like worship him. So he doesn't have a cult, but he is real. So can I just use all of these? Oh, it costs a learning point. How do I get learning points? Okay. Inedible beer. It's not really much of a beer then, is it? Huh. There's no Jared Leto. I don't... I, Jared Leto is a real person. I'm not crazy. The corpses in the light, they're gone. Jared Leto is a real person. This machine, why does it seem so familiar? Are there also no map markings? You found an ice claw. Permanently raise your carry. Huh. Increase your carry capacity permanently. Well, that's cool. What's this? Wait. Oh, that's other. Okay. That's the wrong... I'm going to go down the path. Oh well, Jared Leto was a real I don't remember that happening, but you know what? Maybe you're right. I don't really keep up with cults. That's a lie. I kind of do. I don't keep up with Jared Leto. Frickin' better cave ambience than actual Skyrim right here. Also more collections. Human flesh. Okay. Well, just because he's been banished to hell by Pope Francis doesn't mean he's not a real person anymore. Where's the books? Oh, here. Heals the caster 6 points per second. So I can't really very easily be a healing person. So maybe I'll be an illusion person. Does that exist? Elementicism, mentalism. No, mentalism is like armor. It's not entropy? Oh, it's psionics. Psionics? So I'll maybe be a little bit of a psionics caster. What the frick? Oh, it's raising. What is that? Jared Morbius. Oh no, don't do that, please. The casting. What is that? What is that? I hate it. Also, what's the blueprint? That's a mud elemental. Okay, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Of course it has like resistance to shock or some garbage. Oh no! You earned experience points. Bloody Skull. 43 pennies. Psionic Push! Illusion! Illusion! And creatures that does 3 points of damage and 2 points of additional damage for mesmerized enemies and pushes them back. I should have just insta-learned that. There's some healing stuff that doesn't raise my arcane fever, maybe? Oh, an amethyst. Some shoes. Satiates for 240 sections and provides a long-dated health regen out of combat. And then a bloody skull. Would this be under food? There's just so much. I just have to learn. He'd be a better fit. Eat this. So that's under ingredients. I don't want to eat human flesh. Ooh, a silver candlestick is 12. We should make his middle name Morbius. He should get it legally changed before he realizes the meme is over. Read books. Okay. Read books. Here's a tip. During transformation, you are invulnerable. I really should become a sneaky werewolf. How cool is that? Maybe? What level am I? Oh, level 1. Learning points. Okay. You receive learning points with each level up. Okay. Crafting points with each level up. And memory points. Got it. This is wild. This is... What the... No, not... Jared Leto should get his name changed to Morbius before he realizes the meme is dead. Collect pumpkins to hasten health regen. Collect mana fungi to hasten... Find a way out of the ravine. So pumpkins... This is not what a pumpkin looks like. And then mana fungi... Okay. Torchbug! Firefly, I mean, yeah. Okay. Mana fungi and then find a way out of the ravine. Heals health instantly, moon carrot. Oh. This is wild! I'm such a freaking nerd. Zelda Morbius Morbius. My last name isn't Morbius. And I would never, ever, ever change my name to Morbius. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty! I didn't... There were no mana fungi. Huh. No, it's not, hun. Scrap metal of an ancient nation, bowl of an ancient nation. Definitely not just Dwemer. Alright. Use traps to your advantage by defeating enemies. Thank you for acknowledging that everybody does that. Oh shoot. Is this an enemy? No, it's just a corpse. Ancient crystal coin. Ambrosia. Interact magical symbol? Oh wait, did I level up? I didn't. What did the magic... Oh, you've risen to level 2. 5 learning points and 4 crafting and 1 memory. Health, mana, or stamina? Let's raise health. Okay, so 5 learning and 4 crafting. So that means I can learn marksman, sneak, and not elementalism. I don't care about that. And 4, 4, 4, 6. Open Sun Coast. They have a cave troll. Okay. Alright. Cave troll defeated. This fits my character much more than... Okay, nails. I think... I do like this. because there's no incentive to like make battles last for as long as possible to level up, because that's not how you level up. You level up by like doing stuff. Okay. This is... I love this so much. Oh. Oh my gosh, it was scratching itself. Oh, it's mean, it's mean, it's mean, it's mean. I don't like that. That's raw. I'm not gonna eat that. Unlucky vagrant. Ooh. How is that light magic? Boon. Life absorption. Yes, please. Some of the just a little bit of healing that doesn't up my arcane fever is nice. Oh, there's another wolf. Oh, there's 3 wolves. Shoot. Okay. I don't like this sound effect. It makes me think there's something a little worse than the wolves. Hey, buddies. Hey, buddies. Just trying to frick. Frick. There we go. Okay. Old vagrant hood. Yes, please. More armor. And I could use some more eats too. I don't... There's a point to shovels? Oh my gosh, okay. Light magic apprentice. I'm gonna eat it. This is like a whole other game. I love this so much. And I'm gonna keep saying that for a while. Oh, life absorption. Okay. Crab shell? Restore stamina. Okay. And I think... Oh, I'm level 2. Okay. I still have some learning and crafting points, though. Handicraft. Okay. Rhetoric. Oh, shoot. Okay. Still don't know how to... What is that? Frickin' whispering. Oh, Moonglow Moth. I still haven't found any mana. I still haven't found any mana mushrooms out here. Alright. It's kind of getting dark, too. I know that sound. I know that sound. Oh, a vine root. Okay. Vin root. What is this? Starry M. Morbius. I'd love that. Answers marked with blank.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my dame?
That's a long story. Where am I here and who are you?
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on her way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn.
Oh, you can see the little scroll.
You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with her as if we were in the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive.
How slow the magicka regen is.
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes.
Dialogues labeled with knowledge grant you knowledge points.
Whatever.
Okay. You said you were apothecarius by path. What do you mean by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path.
Well, that explains a lot.
My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
A role designated by Malthus? You mean the gods assign your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
And who are these pathless?
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know.
Aren't you frustrated by being bound to that path?
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realised that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance. I am interested in living the righteous path, and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
Just an idea. Yourself?
Maybe. But if I look at other countries, even within the civilized world, it's hard to find a people as peaceful as ours.
Can you tell me more about this region?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Are there places that might be of interest to an adventurer?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters.
This is so
and
cool.
There's also a Empyrean ruin south of it.
What about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
Can I trade some goods with you?
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Okay, I know how trading works. Here's an amethyst. Oh, ancient crystal coins I sell. Got it. Health potion cheap. It's better than rancid. Here's heavy armor. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so that's food. Boon and flame bite, I don't really care about. You can have the staff of flames. What do you have, though? Marksman, mentalism. Block, heavy armor, light armor. Ooh. I like how it's under the food type, because... Oh, light magic. I forget what mentalism is. Morning air potion. Alright. Let's go with, sneak. Yeah. That's it for now.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads.
Kirby? You might want to run if Jared Leto is
Cabo.
standing outside your house. Sneak. I guess I could sell these too.
Do we need this still?
Elementalism. It's psionics that I want.
Tomorrow. Or can I clean all the tool?
Wait.
Talk to the apothecarius about the fever. What? Did I get more fever from coming here? Not Tempest. Trickster, Vagrant. That's light armor. That's just stealth. This is bows. Wolf blood. This memory allows you to use wolf blood potions. Let's do wolf blood. He's crawling like a spider. Oh no. Stay safe, Kirby. Oh, spare parts are for crafting. Okay, Call of the Hunt. Find a recipe for wolf blood. Oh, it's back there, frick.
By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
I have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever?
He's jumping!
Well,
Oh no, Kirby!
There could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes.
Oh,
there was that
gosh.
we swore once, remember?
Weird fever.
Help the afflicted to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroods, Gruntroods.
Be careful, Kirby.
Here we go. So, let's see. Sheer cup, some water. Ha!
Oh, this hurts my
I
eyes.
can't make any promises, but
Finn, the still.
do something, damn it! Do something! Oh no!
What the hell?
Oh, sod it!
Do I really have to watch every step you take?
Oh, why did it go
Fucking close.
Oh, shh!
Hey, I'm sorry, alright.
That is weird to hear in Skyrim.
Yeah.
He's morbulating everywhere.
Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day is... See, you already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
What in the blazes just
What?
happened?
You mean the still? Bad quality, and too much heat, I'd wager. But, yeah, whatever will be, will be.
The explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about.
Why did I see an explosion then?
Wait a second.
I'm in more...
What was that?
Kirby.
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there.
You're better than that.
Oh, shit!
Oh no!
Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn.
They hit you in the frickin' neck!
Bastards.
And I'm just sitting down.
Carbos, do something, damn it!
What is going on? This frickin' beginning! I wanted the wolf blood potion.
Now look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
Do I survive everything?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary.
Oh my
gosh. The only
gosh.
reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever...
He's got morbing
different story.
blood. Kirby! How'd you know about the apothecary?
I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help, for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered. Two, I'm quite fond of my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but I don't. Sorry. Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
Yeah.
Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. It's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
So an Arcanist will be able to cure this fever?
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable.
It's kind of interesting. Magic.
Magic
has a downside? What do you mean by a little sensitive?
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east.
If I contain the fever but let it get worse, what are the consequences?
First, diffuse headaches, general unease. Later on, your eyesight will blur, your limbs will grow weak, you'll get a maddening itch all over your body. If you leave it untreated for too long, you'll either die or turn into an Orbaya.
It can kill me? And what's an Orbaya?
Yes, it can kill you. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say.
This is kind of interesting world building.
It's basically a giant undead version of yourself with tumors and pus all over your body. Just never let the fever get too bad. Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it will only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps.
What about these visions?
You have visions?
I get these strange premonitions. I don't really trust him that much.
Are you sure? The Enderalian spider plague is known to cause visions in the infected. And if this is what you caught in that old temple, you might as well start digging your grave. Because your grave will start falling off in a few hours if you don't do something about it.
Huh? What?
Relax, friend. That plague doesn't exist. I have no idea what kind of visions you're talking about.
He dislikes
Your
it because I
reaction
asked
showed
for...
me that you're trying to keep something from me, and that's a bad idea if you want my...
Bro, I don't trust you. You're a random guy.
You know what? As I
Oh,
said,
gosh.
someone needs to contain
I'm
your
not very
secret as soon
likable,
as possible.
apparently.
And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me.
He's still morbulating and morbifying all over the Morbiverse. Treatment for information. Doesn't seem like a fair trade for him, but
Well,
alright.
then, the stage is yours. I see. My condolences for your loss. So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea, and while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding
This is
light?
so much more story focused. I might do like three playthroughs with this, and I hope there's a way to skip the intro.
Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right? Well, that's quite the story.
I forgot to read out the words,
I guess
whatever.
you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them. All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you.
Alright.
Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I can use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
What's Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone.
I do like that there's no
rest alone in
background,
the mountains,
because
in granite enclosed.
it's a
Never
lot.
decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malthus, and blah blah
He
blah.
just
blah,
configured
so on and so
committed
forth.
vehicular morb slaughter. Oh no, Kirby! Aren't you in your house? How do you... I'll help you.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there is officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Formerly docile animals, tears, attacking wanderers and...
The Butcher of Ark, Volume 1. This can't... How long is this? Holy crap. Maybe I'll read this
The dead awakening in
when I'm done.
It's unsettling, to say the least. The strangest thing, however, is the red madness.
He's overdosing on morbinphetamines. Do you think this chaos could be in any way related to the rumors about the Lightborn's death? Everyone in Nerham talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true, and that there's a connection, yes.
Then did you actually believe that someone can kill the gods? The Lightborn?
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than imposters anyway. False gods.
What do the Enderalians think of that?
Well, they usually leave the thinking to their holy order. And they, of course, deny everything. But as much as I hate to say it, maybe it's better this way, at least for now. A spiritual crisis is the last thing this country needs at the moment.
And here I thought y'all were the most pious people in the world.
Oh, I'm hardly representative. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And the false deity theory isn't that new, after all, is it? Seriously, say the Lightborn really are as mighty as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to call down lightning on me right here
Not
and
if
right
they're
now
dead.
to punish me for my insolence? No. The Lightborn were immortal kings, and that's all. At least, that's how I see it.
He looks like a short-haired young
I hope I
girl.
didn't hurt your feelings.
Still waiting for that lightning. Far from it.
Splendid. You never know. But we digress.
You mentioned something about a red madness?
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind.
Huh.
Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family.
Just stay safe
Drunk,
from
but that doesn't
Morbius.
explain why he screamed things like "fear the light" while he was doing it.
Kirby.
Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the Red Madness. Thing is,
That's a
some
fair
weeks
name.
ago it happened again. Only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself.
A magister?
A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
What did he do?
Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. And his eyes started glowing, he locked the door and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
You say you work for the Order. But, you don't really look like a monk.
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do
Recovering
just that.
memories?
They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And thus, if there's something like a pattern to this malady.
You're after his motives, but how can I help you with that?
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here, and according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Great. First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during
Be
his
on my
last
way
visit.
to not be a furry.
Winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it
Kirby.
washed up.
You described
I
your
myself will take a look at the
Sona
house
in
Yarrow grew
very
up in.
great detail.
Ah, and here.
Which is a very
This is a
cool
map of the
Sona, by the
region.
way.
Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
If a quest objective is marked by one or more stars, they indicate the difficulty. Easy, very easy, medium, and hard. Alright, I'm gonna go... The Butcher of Ark. Oh, it's an autobiography of a serial killer? I didn't just imagine it, Kirby. I'm actually gonna take a picture of it so I can draw it. Alright, there we go. Find a way to restrain the arcane fever. Find a recipe for wolf blood. Okay. How far is this? Okay, it's not far. Oh, this is so cool! Oh shoot. There was only one bandit? Badge of the Apothecary. Another ambrosia and wild berries. Iron gauntlets, that's heavy, of course. Oh, a longbow. Okay. You can have the brittle longbow. The shoes and the old bacon dress. Well, there goes the place I was gonna craft my potions. Alright. The first one isn't real. And then, colon 3. That's a pretty furry move, Zelda. Not that, I mean, not Zelda. I'm Zelda. You're Kirby. Not that there's anything wrong with a furry move. Obviously. But hypocrisy. There is something wrong with hypocrisy. Ooh, leather boots. That's... okay. Chemicum. Vitality. Shearcap and Wildberry. Recipe Wolf Blood. Lycanthrope is an alchemy class. To transform into a wolf, you need to consume wolf blood potions. Red Mephilis flower, blue Mephilis flower, and can be strengthened with sustain mushroom. $12 and $14. This has more armor. Okay, whatever. Red Mephilis flower? There were blue ones, I think. There's probably a blue one near here. Wolf blood. Where's the bucks? Frickin' right here. Okay. Shearcap and Wildberry. No, silly, it's reverse hypocrisy. It's only wrong when I do it. Okay. Blue flowers nearby anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Wait. Oh no. Huh. Frickin' ants. Ants on a log? Purple. Purple. Now, I just need blue. Peaceweed? Sounds like weed to me. Alright. I don't think there's gonna be any flowers here. Maybe if I can find a brewing station, I can brew up the chemicum. I mean, these are blue flowers, but not the ones I need. Old damn lookout. Oh. It appears. Use traps and oil bottles. All this music is banging. Moss Cruncher? You used your dead friend. Ambrosia recipe! Baldrus root. Oh, that's what the trap was. Okay. Spider venom. Fermented goat milk, another ambrosia. Oh! Stamina. Violet mephilis flower and... Got it. Oh! Spelltome Psychosis. This sounds like something I'm into. Does 2 points of magic damage per second for 8 seconds to humans and creatures. If you hit it 3 times with the spell, the target will become mesmerized. Okay. Two of 10 magical symbols collected. Alright. I guess these spiders are taken care of. Oh, a lot of these. Wolf blood. Red and blue. And then this is sheer and wild. Oh, wolf blood. Claw damage depends on alchemy, damage of your currently equipped weapon, knowledge in the magic school of the equipped spell, or your mana/stamina values. The strength of the transformation depends on several factors. All aspects can be improved with Chemica. Okay. Vitality increases your health in wolf form by 28. Yes. Call of the Hunt. Drink a wolf blood. I've read the frickin' recipes. Oh, this bottle is so cool looking. Boop. I have been booped. Oh shoot. Without possessing the memory of mimicry, you can't take all near wolf form in a city. Yo! Level 3. Let's go with mana. I'm a frickin' wolf, baby! Can I still eat hearts? No. Oh, this is kinda sick. I hate that it ups my arcane fever so much. But as long as I have purple, as long as I have lavender and whatchamacallit ambrosia thing, I'm fine. And it's frickin' very strong. Yeah, yup, yeah. Class lycanthrope. If you spent at least 10 points in 2 affine trees. Attention! Border of the protected lands. Behind this mountain pass, there will be no protection against the pathless ones. Travelers, be aware of rockfall. Could have told me that before the rocks fell on my face. Imagine being a furry. There's nothing wrong with that, Kirby. Okay. Well, let's find a pretty place to sit. And let's read this book we have. It's the wrong button. The Butcher of Ark, Volume 1. They call me the Butcher. It hurts to write these words, though I am aware of their truth. What else should a man be called whose trail is marked by dozens of corpses? Corpses which are not mute witnesses of a battle or an accident, no. Corpses which are solely the result of my own doing. Men, women, elders, children, priests, merchants, travelers, and whores. My murders seem to follow an inscrutable pattern whose attribute arbitrariness will put an icy veil over everyone's heart. But of course, this will not be what heralds will proclaim. For them in the Holy Order, I will be no less than a monstrosity, a pathless demon who has been led astray by his own mundane cravings. They will call me an evil man, a beast with a heart as black as midnight, because these are the colors in which the world prefers to think, black and white. No one will ask about the how and why. Even these pages will be hard to acquire, for the Holy Order will surely do everything in its power to prohibit their printing, which is why I shall congratulate you, whoever you may be, for holding them in your hands. With this assembly of withered pages, you shall be given insight into my very own thoughts. Do not understand them as a justification for my deeds, because this is not what they are. I assume full responsibility for what I have done, and I desire no absolution, neither from Malthus, whose supposed divinity is something I nowadays merely smile upon, nor from the people, justice or some other greater power whose true nature we have not yet learned to comprehend. This book is no more than a testimony of strange and inscrutable happenings yonder, which have made me into what I am. Chapter 1. Follow the Fire. It was a dull, cold, and wet morning that would change my life forever. Yes, somehow it almost seemed as if that day, Mother Nature, as a response to the festivities of the preceding night, had decided to recover herself with a dreamy, nondescript day. The reason for the aforementioned festivities had been the so-called Star Summer Night, which every year marks the beginning of a new spring, and in which the night sky is illuminated by dozens of wild, untamed starfires. While the common people, however, used the occasion to indulge in their mundane cravings, whether by drinking in smoky taverns, dancing around the first delve of spade, or having cultivated conversations at a masked ball. For us clerics, it means nothing but a night filled with processions, sermons, and prayer. After briefly attending the joyous speech of the mayor and giving my priestly blessing to the commencement of the festivities, I silently retreated into the temple and prayed until both my knees and tongue were sore, just like the holy verses oblige every priest to do. It was of no significance whether the cleric was the high priest or, as was the case with me, merely a simple, insignificant father in an even simpler and more insignificant village. Mine was called Fogville, and was situated on a constantly windy, sparsely vegetated cliff at the very west of Enderal. It owed its name to, who would have guessed, the pale, thin wafts of mist which every morning descended on the village, countenanced like a mourning veil over the face of an old widow. I still remember this last gaze yonder, which I threw upon the poor houses at the bottom of the hill the village's temple was enthroned upon. After the dissonant orchestration of the lute music, animated laughter and popping of corks, an almost eerie silence had laid itself upon the village. Only here and there was a lonesome figure that could be seen and heard moving through the cool mist, and even the bakery's chimney remained still. I feebly smiled into the face of my village I had grown up in. My father, who actually wasn't my father, claimed to have found me wrapped in linen and lying in a basket near a way shrine on the mist road. I had been abandoned, and the man who later became my father took me to the village, full of devotion and grateful for the divine gift. However, before his untimely death, only 10 years later, I never got rid of the feeling that his compassionate act was due to the fact that he found me right underneath a statue of Maphalus, and not because his wish was for a child. Gilman the Tanner, as the villagers called him, was a delicate man with a pockmarked skin and a narrow nose. In his own— How long is this book? I might just read one chapter per stream ending. The whole world conspired against him, which was the sole reason for his misery. We never talked much, but when we did, our conversations followed a general pattern. With his sawing voice, he would call me to his fireplace room, where he sat rigidly most of the time, along with 2 empty tankards of beer. Then he would gesture to me to sit down and announce that he had to get something off his chest. The fact that only his foundling son was there to listen was further proof of how badly life had treated him. It would start right when I sat down. Thalmar the hunter had sold him rancid oil, an evil cutthroat, my father called him, but after all, that was the nature of the Eterna, he said, and in Enderal, this fact was not as well known as Nehrim, or Mistrea Zuladia, who had served him bitter wine. A mean crone she was, he said, oh yes, but thanks to Malthus, he had perceived her plan and cut her down to size. And then, of course, Rashik the smith's twin boys. Rascals they were, both of them. No respect they had for a path-abiding, hard-working people like him, but no manners were to be expected from a coalman and his breed. What do they know about decency? He said excitedly. These folks do nothing but shag until the bed breaks down. It did not matter to him that Rashik was Quinarin of a 3rd generation living in Enderal, and that he preferred a long-term union with his mate over the promiscuous family clans of his homeland. These conversations, his persistently sour breath, and the smell of raw hides, leather, and animal fats in the workshop made up a great deal of my childhood. Of friends, I had only a few to none, mostly due to the fact that my father made me work hard in the tannery as soon as I reached the age of 5. This is just a full book. If Master Dyla, I'm sure of this now, had not by incident noted my quick wit, I would still be there today, working between animal parts, stretched hides, and slippery grease. Maybe the strange experience on that misty morning would have never happened. Yet she noticed, and that is how it came to be on the day of my path consecration. The aged priest proclaimed my holy path in a solemn voice. I, Jael, Tanner's son, was predestined to dedicate my life entirely to Malthus. Glory as a priest, of course. Back then, I did not fully comprehend what that meant. You summon Malthus to build... What is that from? But the other children's awestruck reactions made me realize it was a good thing, thus I left the bleak tannery, and only entered the old house on the edge of the village to sleep there, for my father, the child abduction, was only one more act of treason. Looking back, I think the amiable matter was the only real caregiver in my life. She taught me to read, write, and she taught me the essentials of herbal lore. With empathy and strictness, she taught me what I needed to know to become part of the Endralan clergy. 10 winters later, I received priesthood and began to serve in the small temple. I did what an obedient priest had to do. I held services, I prayed, I maintained the temple, and I heard the villagers' confessions. Mater Pylia left the village on her 60th name day and moved to a retirement quarter in the Sun Temple in the capital. Holy crap! What nerd dedicates his life to Malthus? He's the lowest. Oh. What the? Well, that's it for today. I'm not gonna read that whole thing. I hope you enjoyed the bedtime story. And I hope y'all have a good night. It's been nice streaming. Thanks for coming out. And I might stream again tomorrow. We'll see. I probably will. Thank you and good night. We are. Silly Kirby. Bye-bye.